for our session. This session is powered by Goodex Insurance Brokers, a trusted name. They have cost-effective solution and tailor-made solutions. I welcome everyone, and today I'm going to invite our host for the day. That is Partho Da. He's fondly known as Partho. He's Mr. Parroy, who is fondly known as Partho Da, and he's a well-being practitioner and host of our show today. So I would welcome Partho Da to take over the session and start the proceeding for the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ashmita. Thank you for that kindness. And welcome all of you. Welcome to this journey of gratitude to resilience. I have known Sarthak for the last 6 years. And Sarthak, who is a very dear friend of mine, a brother of mine, but he's also an inspiration for me. While I'm talking about this, I'm getting goosebumps. Why his inspiration? The day-to-day mixing up with Sarthak, the day-to-day interaction with Sarthak, the day-to-day activities of Sarthak, that has inspired me over the last 6 years. Whenever I think or I pass through a bad time or difficult time, there are some images which come in front of my eyes. One of them is Sarthak's. Sarthak has been a person who has not only inspired me, but his journey, his thought has inspired people of all ages from 5 to 90. And I can assure you, after this session, your beliefs would change. Life would change for you. Welcome once again into this life transformation journey in this next 30 minutes that we would be having with Sarthak. Sarthak, I would like to welcome you once again in the show. And I know this journey has been not a very easy one. That you are sitting in front of all of us, willing to talk about your journey is itself very inspirational. It all started with that incident, which you will definitely speak about. But Sarthak, one question to you. In this journey, what was your belief? What brought you till here? What brought you in front of us today, from that day till today, wherein you are not only inspiring us, but you are showing us that path with the ray of life, the ray of light, which you always carry. So Sarthak, if you can enlighten us. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Partho Da, for your kind words. Thank you so much, Asmita, for introducing me to the amazing audience we have. And thank you so much, all the promoters of this event and everybody in the audience. Coming on to your question, Dada, so obviously in life, you do not ever plan like you are going to have something really shocking to you. You always plan for good things, but you never plan for bad things, right? It suddenly comes to you, and then you need to handle it, right? So I believe acceptance of that change was something which made me come through this journey, overcome the difficult situation I faced in life, and somewhere that acceptance subsequently gave me the power to make another change in my life. So it was a upside down change, and then I tried to make it again a down to up change. So I believe it's all about the acceptance of whatever happening in your life. You can only control what you can. You can't control what you cannot. And this is something you should be able to accept. And accordingly, I mean, you should deal with the situations. And if you are facing a problem, maybe obviously कहना आसान होता है, but फिर भी अगर if you are into a situation which is very difficult for you, maybe you can find an opportunity out of that, which happened to be my case. So thank you so much everyone for inviting me here. Partho Da, any?
Yes. So you uttered this word acceptance 3 times, and you mentioned a very important word, which is When you were speaking about that particular thing, I could see that you had a lot of determination in your voice, that what is opportunity. So when there is a very difficult problem, apart from the problem itself, there lies an opportunity. And you traveled that journey from up to down, and you traveled again, tried to move down to up. Sarthak, how it all started off?
So, Dada, it was all started with an incident, with a life-changing accident on 27th of May 2011, wherein I lost my right hand. And that 1 year after losing my right hand was a period of time which I would say was the most difficult, but at the same time it was the most learningful experience for me, which I really love to share with others as well, so that they can also they can also come out of the situations if they are facing like that. And so basically it was an accident which was, again, as I have already mentioned, you can't control everything in your life. I was planning for so many other things, but I was never planning like I'll meet an accident and then I'll lose my right hand. That was something which was never in my dreams. Obviously in nobody's dream it is there. So you can always aspire for the best, but you should be prepared for the worst as well.
What happened that day, Sarthak?
So Dada, it was the last day of my Bachelor of Engineering. So basically, let me give you a little background of mine. I mean, to everyone, I come from a very small village in Madhya Pradesh, and I studied in a government school with Hindi medium background. So for a person like me, it was a very big thing to get into a good college and then get into a good job. As my older siblings were already IT engineers, so life में सिर्फ एक ही dream हुआ करता था कि बस IT engineer बनना है, that's it. So yeah, I was very, very happy with my job. I had a job opportunity with me, and on the last day of my Bachelor of Engineering, while I was traveling back from Indore to Vidisha, that is my hometown now, uh, I met with an accident. I was sitting in a bus. I met with an accident, and the accident was so the intensity of accident was so high that I lost my right hand in that, and obviously the doctors couldn't do anything on that. And from that day, a right-handed person changed to a left-handed person over the period of time. And somewhat I would say that incident at that point of time uh, made me do things which I have never done in life earlier, and helped me achieve all those things which I have never achieved in life as well.
Like what, Sarthak?
So I believe there is a quote. If you haven't, if you want to achieve something which you have never achieved in your life, you have to be someone which you have never been before, right? So I mean, with that accident, the journey of another Sarthak Saxena started, which I never thought I was ever. And that incident helped me to rethink over my dreams. That incident inspired me. That incident forced me to recollect myself and then focus on something which I have never achieved. Obviously I'll be taking you all through my journey, but the just to let you know what change, what I achieved. As I mentioned, that I was never ever have this dream of going into any good MBA college or MTech or doing any post graduation. Incidentally, now I am an MBA graduate from Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta, which is a I mean, everybody knows like IIM Calcutta what it is. So that was never ever was in my dreams. So this incident helped me to reach IIM Calcutta. Undoubtedly, I am going to share the journey with you all soon.
Sarthak, very intrigued to know you had shared a lot of incidents with me. So please share the incident which you have shared so many times. And again, I want to hear that. What happened to you after you gained consciousness after the operation? What happened then?
So obviously, I mean, when the accident happened, it was a. I mean, you never think of such things. I mean, you never know क्या हो गया ये, समझ नहीं आ रहा था क्या हो गया, right? So when I met with that accident, I was, first of all, जो चीज मेरे दिमाग में थी वो ये थी कि a 21-year-old guy who is going to be a self-dependent person, who is going to be a support pillar for the family in some days, and support pillar बनते बनते मैं तो एक liability बन गया हूँ अपनी family के लिए, and plus मुझे ये भी साथ में realize हुआ कि there is something like अगर मुझे कुछ हो जाता है तो then what would be the life of my parents after this? So I kept myself conscious, मतलब जो जिसको कह सकते हैं consciously conscious रखा मैंने अपने आप को. I was very sure कि मैं I won't die ever. ये मेरा उस समय पे अपने आप से promise था. And I kept myself conscious for around, I mean, to be very honest, for around 10 to 11 hours. I was, even after my hand was cut, I was pretty much conscious. I knew what all was happening around me. And when I came out of the operation theater, I don't know, I mean, how all these things, came in place. But I asked my friend, so there was a friend, standing beside me, he was crying and all. तो मैं उसको बोला यार तुम अभी रोना होना छोड़ो, बाहर जाके एक पेन और पेपर लेके आओ. I want to see के how long is the journey now. And as I was a righty, I just asked him to get a pen and paper, and I started trying to scribble on the paper. And while I was writing, so I tried writing Sarthak, my name. So while I was writing my name, I got to see like the S was the mirror image of S. It was not S, it was the mirror image of S, because I was writing with my left hand for the first time in life. And that point of time I realized, boss, journey to बहुत लंबा है, but I was pretty much sure on this part, like I'm not gonna give up. Obviously the journey is very long, but उस जर्नी को तय करेंगे, आगे बढ़ेंगे और अपने आप को फिर से वापस लेके आएंगे लाइफ में.
So Sarthak, it was acceptance as the first moment, right? It is
Right,
amazing.
brother.
I mean, there is basically there is a Kubler-Ross theory which says that from denial to acceptance, it takes some time to come. As far as you are concerned, it was acceptance in a moment, which is amazing. And again, I'm getting goosebumps. I do not know how many of our audiences are getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps. How could you do that? And you started writing with your left hand. And how long did it take you for this journey to be there? Because that's an amazing journey. Can you share about that?
Yeah, so I would say like the first time, as I have already mentioned, for the first time when I wrote, it was the mirror image of S. I really knew, like I was very well known to this situation कि ये कितना ज़्यादा आगे difficult होने वाला है. But I mean, I would say to everyone, I mean, if there is a big problem, don't see it in a big picture. छोटा छोटा पार्ट करके अगर आप उसका देखिएगा तो you will be able to somewhat solve the problem in a bits and pieces, and over the period of time you will overcome it. So basically I started writing in the hospital itself. First task was to write Sarthak. Obviously after that mirror image incident, I tried hard and I was able to write Sarthak, but obviously the writing was, obviously you can understand, it was very, very bad. And so from the hospital, when I reached my home, I started writing daily. And so I think wrote, I did practice for a couple of months. And after a 2 months period, I was able to write one full page. and that one full page took me around 1 hour 45 minutes to write the full page. And obviously now you can see like what time you take in writing one page, and it was 1 hour 40 minutes 45 minutes for me. However, I did not, as I already mentioned, I did not look at it in a picture like 1 hour 45 minutes से अब सीधा 1 minute पे लेके आना है, not that way. My promise to me was to reduce the time by 2 minutes every day or 1 minute every day, whatever is possible. But I was committed like every day I'll reduce some time, and somehow with the period of time I was able to write pretty well with my left hand. And to tell you, my writing with my left hand now is far better than what it was with my right hand.
Sarthak, I mean, I'm getting very emotional. I'm sure the audience also is, the participators are also is. But here I would like to know, then what happened? When you returned home, how was the journey for you from there?
Right.
And what made you an IT? You wanted, your aspiration was to be an IT engineer like your other siblings. And then within a year, you went to, as you said, from IIM Kolkata. Why this? I mean, what happened?
So I think let me take you through the full story from the start, so everybody would know. I mean, I would really want to share what I was feeling at that point of time, which would be a reaction of every normal person. I am nowhere a exceptional one, right? I was a very normal person. I am a very normal person, and I react like others in all situations. So basically, to start with my journey, I on 27th of May 2011, it was the last day of my graduation. I would say just after completing the exams and on, I was moving from Indore to Vidisha in a bus, night bus, for my going back to the home. The bus met with an accident at around 11. Somebody is saying voice is very low. Is it?
Can you show a thumbs up if you can listen to Sarthak? Just show a virtual thumbs up, please, if his voice is audible.
Just it is little clear, otherwise it was very low, couldn't hear Sarthak. I think Sarthak has to adjust. He is what we cannot
Okay.
hear.
But I can hear very clearly. That's why I asked others. So that okay.
Thank you.
Okay, listen once again and see if it is not improving.
Can you hear me now? Is it better? Is it a little better? I just adjusted my mic.
Thanks, Joshi ji. Thank you, Joshi madam.
So basically, from that bus, this journey started. I met with an accident. So वो कहते हैं ना कि कई बार चीजें जो होती हैं वो आपके ही लिए होती हैं specifically, right? So around 60 to 65 people were sitting in that bus, and only I was the one who was injured, and that injured, like I literally lost my right hand in that. So basically so it was a bus truck collision. When the truck came to collide with the bus, I was sitting on that exact point where the collision happened, and एकदम आंखों के सामने अंधेरा छा गया, और जैसे ही अगले पल मैंने अपनी आंखों को खोला तो मेरे बगल में मेरा फ्रेंड बैठा हुआ था. He asked me like ये क्या हो गया, and जब मैंने उस तरफ अपना मुंह करके देखा तो my right hand was lying on the floor of the bus, and it was literally a heartbreaking moment. I mean, it was not heartbreaking, it was, I mean, I can't define what it was, right? So I was not at all in a situation to see what has happened. I mean, I was not able to accept for a few moments ke kya hua hai. But then I realized, I mean, I was pretty pretty sad to see that, but somewhat जैसे वो incident हुआ, जैसे I already mentioned, I got the thought of my parents. अगर मुझे कुछ भी होता है तो then how are they going to survive? So that point itself made me think of them, And obviously, when you love someone, when you care for someone, then you have to care for yourself as well. So I tried to, recollect myself. Obviously, the bus then, took us to a small government hospital. And so I just wanted to, make you feel that moment when I was sitting in the bus and the hand was lying on the floor. Nobody was able to come there. I mean, somebody was, some of them were feeling really fearful of that moment. People did not have courage to come, beside me. Obviously, there were some who were pretty much ignorant to that as well. So finally, I realized like अपने आप से ही कुछ करना पड़ेगा. So I, took my right hand into my left hand this way, and I came out of the bus. And when I entered the hospital, so that was the first, incident of acceptance. When I asked the compounder, doctor was not there, the assistant was there. So I asked him like, do you see कि ये हाथ मेरा जुड़ सकता है, so that I'll make a hurry, कुछ कोशिश करते हैं कहीं जाने का. So that guy was a very old one. So he told me like, सर मैं डॉक्टर तो नहीं हूँ, बट मैं आपको देख के इतना बता सकता हूँ कि ये आपका हाथ जुड़ेगा नहीं. So somewhat that was a very sad news for me, undoubtedly, but somewhat at the same time it was a point wherein I realized कि ठीक है अभी झूठा hope रखने से कुछ होगा नहीं. Obviously I'll try my best, but there is no there should not be any false hope with you. So somewhat I felt that moment and I accepted a little. Then when I came out of the hospital, I saw the bus along with all the passengers. They moved out from the place. I don't know like how can somebody be like this, but these guys didn't care for me and my friend what will happen to these guys. And in the night around 12:30, they left us in a very small village. Then somehow my friend arranged an ambulance and we reached to nearby hospital in Bhopal. It took me around 2.5 hours, and at around 3 a.m. in the night we reached to the hospital. In this journey itself, I made a call to my brother who was in Australia at that point of time. So obviously, I mean, again I'm repeating the same thing. When you care for someone, you take care of things. So I called him to tell him like, पापा को तुम बता दो कि ऐसा कुछ हुआ है, छोटा सा एक इंसिडेंट हुआ है. And I did not even tell him कि क्या हुआ है. I just told him कि हाथ में एक छोटा सा फ्रैक्चर है, and don't worry, I'll be fine, but just tell the parents and उनको ऐसे बताना कि it's a very small thing. But unfortunately, when I came out of the ambulance, at the same time when I came out of the ambulance, my parents came out of the car and they saw me, and my father, literally fell down. He was not able to, see me like that. I was into, hospital. I was into that emergency ward and all. My mother was standing beside me. So I used to look at my right, look at my hand. I used to cry. काफी रो रहा था, और जब मैं लेफ्ट साइड देखता था अपनी मदर को, तो आई वाज स्माइलिंग. आई वाज टेलिंग हर कि अरे हो जाएगा, ओके, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. So that was a feeling for, my feeling for them, which made me, which made me courageous at that point of time. अगले दिन जब सुबह तक सारे कोशिश, सारे प्रयास किए गए कि हाथ का कुछ किया जा सकता है या नहीं, finally, these guys, the doctors got to know like there would be nothing, because जो कोहनी होता है हमारा, जो elbow होता है, that was fully crushed, वो crush हो चुका था. So there was no point of joining the hand again. So finally it was decided in the morning. So around 10 a.m. I was into the operation theater, and so the doctor was pretty much shocked to see like your hemoglobin levels are so low, you have so much of blood loss. How can you be so conscious for those 9-10 hours? So my answer was, sir, I wanted to live a life. I mean, I didn't want to die. And he was really he was really shocked to see that. Then I came out of the operation theater, and I have already mentioned, like, first thing what I did is I asked my friend to come with a pen and paper, and I tried writing. So basically it was a journey of 6 hours. which got converted into around 15 days in hospital. Finally, I reached back my home, and the situation was totally opposite now. Uh, you know, before a few days, I was a person, I was a person who was going to be an IT engineer with a, very good, reputed, IT company in India. And just 15-20 दिन के बाद I was a person जो बहुत ही लाचार और ऐसा हो गया था कि जिसका अब आगे लाइफ में कुछ नहीं होगा. I don't know, I mean, how people do it, but they did it in front of me. Many of them mentioned like अब तो ये होने के बाद, I mean, you won't be able to do anything in life, so it's better to be with your parents. Your parent will take care of you, and all these things. Undoubtedly, 90% people were negative, but there were the remaining percentage was pretty much positive. My friends, my family, and many others who always motivated me कि कुछ नहीं होता है, जो तुम्हारे पास है उससे करने का कोशिश करो. One of my friends who came to me and told me, like, again, I mean, it's always about how do you see the incident. वो आके मेरे को एकदम से मजाक में बोला कि why are you sad? You lost your hand ना, but at least you are alive. हो सकता था तू उस एक्सीडेंट में you would have died, right? So that was a part which made me feel, यार सच बोल रहा है ये बंदा. अगर literally एक्सीडेंट में सिर्फ हाथ जाने की वजह मैं पूरा चला जाता तो what would I have done? Nothing. There was nothing in my hand. Still अभी तो मेरा situation ऐसा है ना कि I can do something. I can come out of all this. So from that moment I realized कि नहीं, I can look at this incident like this. ठीक है, I lost my right hand, but I am still alive. I am in front of my family. I am in front of my friends. Now it's up to me. How can I, come out of this situation? I lived at home for around 1 month's time, and over the period of time I realized like I need to move out of this this comfort which I am getting from my family and friends, because अगर मैंने यही सहानुभूति और यही feelings लेते हुए आगे का जिंदगी चलाया तो it is going to be very difficult for me. So I thought like I need to take some hard decisions in life now. Obviously, being a righty since my birth, it was very difficult for me to manage with my left hand. Even the daily course of life, I mean, eating, whatever you take, eating and doing anything with your hand, writing, typing, everything was, very, very difficult for me at that point of time. But somehow I managed to, I requested and I actually, I promised my father, like, पापा मुझे आप थोड़ा टाइम दो, डोंट वरी. माता पिता को आपसे सबसे ज्यादा डर ये होता है कि बच्चा डिप्रेशन में कुछ कर तो नहीं लेगा. So I promised them, don't worry, I won't do anything. मैं कुछ नहीं करूंगा. मैं तो उस समय पे जब इंसिडेंट हुआ तब अपने आप को मरने से रोक लिया, तो मैं ऐसा कोई आगे जाके काम नहीं करूंगा. डोंट वरी ऑन दैट, बट गिव मी टाइम. I can't be like this. I can't be sitting at home, being sympathized with by people. Yes, I won't be able to do. So I moved again from Vidisha to Indore to the same, place where I was living earlier. One of my friend was staying back in Indore. So he was the one, I mean, the hero of my journey was that friend of mine, who told me like, तू आराम से रहे यहाँ पे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, तेरे को जितना दिन रहना है रह. I am here to, to feed you, to do everything. He used to, cook food for me. He used to, put the shirt buttons up, right? Everything. I mean, खाना बनाएगा, खाना खिलाएगा, कपड़े पहनाएगा. He used to do everything for me. So I have also seen the bright part of the world in that situation. Like, लोग कैसे किस extent तक जाके आपके लिए अच्छे हो सकते हैं. You would always see that in a situation when you are in a difficult situation. So when I lived there for around 15-20 days, then another friend of mine, who has always been an inspiration for me, he came to me and mentioned like, Saxena, तुम अब कुछ ऐसा करो लाइफ में जो तुम पहले नहीं किए हो, and that would be something which will take you out of this moment, right? Obviously you have a job, but now because you lost a lot, you have to gain a lot. And on the parallel lines, literally, my thinking was also there. He guided me like what to do in life. So he was a he was preparing. He has been preparing for MBA for around two years by then, and he was selected for a very good B School of India. When he came to meet me, he was leaving for the college, and he told me, Saxena, you also prepare for it. And yes, I was also, I mean, in the same thought, like I have lost a lot, then I need to gain a lot uh, to come out of this situation, to come out of this depression. So basically, I started a coaching institute. I mean, I joined a coaching institute for the preparation of CAT soon. कोचिंग जाने के समय पे टाइम ऐसा था कि ऑब्वियसली आई डिड नॉट नो हाउ टू राइट. जब जब रास्ते पे जाता था तो लोगों का 4 साल उसी लोकेशन में आप रहे हो, उसके बाद आप जाओगे कि देखोगे अरे 2 हाथ वाला आदमी तो भी 1 हाथ का हो रखा है. It was a very difficult for me to walk on the same road and people looking at me continuously with whatever intentions. I mean, somebody will say you like अरे बेचारे के साथ ऐसा हो गया. Somebody will come to you and will motivate you, कोई बात नहीं. But it was उन आईज को कैच करना, उन आईज को देखना was very difficult for me. जैसे तैसे करके I mean मैंने अपने आप को वहां से निकालना शुरू किया. कई दिनों तक तो आई थिंक मेरा बहुत सारा टाइम इस चीज में स्पेंड होता था कि क्या हुआ भाई, इंसिडेंट कैसे हुआ, क्या हुआ सारी चीजें जब सब कुछ चलता रहता था. ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, आई मीन यू नीड टू डू इट. काफी दिनों तक लगता था कि अरे कौन देखेगा, कैसे सोचेंगे, क्या करेंगे. एंड थोड़े दिनों बाद आई स्टॉप थिंकिंग अबाउट ऑल दैट. आई लिटरली stopped thinking about all these things. I whenever I used to come back to my home, I was pretty much sad. I was pretty much depressed, but I used to collect myself. I used to recollect myself. Whatever happened today, I'll again come back of it. I'll just focus on what I am doing. The positive side of my life is like I am now preparing for CAT, and I'll make sure I'll crack it. Whatever I am doing, I'll make sure I am going to do that. So कोचिंग में मैं जाता था तो अपना फोन से रिकॉर्ड करके लेके आता था सेशन, बिकॉज आई वाज नॉट एबल टू राइट. एंड घर आने के बाद फिर मेरा अगला काम होता था कि वॉट एवर आई हैव रिकॉर्डेड टू पुट ऑल दैट इन पेपर. सो रात को तकरीबन 10 बजे से लेके सुबह 5:30 बजे तक मेरा सिर्फ यही चलता था. जो भी 1-1.5 घंटा का सेशन में बच्चा लोग पढ़ के जाते थे, जो उस समय उनके लिए खत्म हो चुका होता था, वो मेरे लिए रात को 7-7.5 घंटे तक चलता था. बिकॉज लिखना, देन समझना, सारी चीजें करना. I was pretty bad in English as well, because whoever knows about CAT would be knowing English is a integral part of that exam. So basically I was pretty bad in English. So I managed my time. सुबह उठ के जब अच्छा मूड होता था, so I used to read English, because whenever you are in a good mood, you can do difficult things as well. And whenever you are not in a good mood, so I used to read mathematics, because that has been a strength of mine from since my birth. मेरे दादाजी खुद टीचर हुआ करते थे मैथ्स के, तो तब से स्ट्रेंथ था. तो जब मूड अच्छा नहीं होता था तो मैथ्स पढ़ता था, जब अच्छा होता था तो इंग्लिश पढ़ता था. एंड ऐसे करके आई मीन समवॉट कभी लाइफ में सोचा नहीं था कि मेरे जैसा आदमी कभी लाइफ में 16-17 घंटे पढ़ाई करेगा. And I literally could not believe myself. I was able to study for around 16 hours in a day, because focus life में सिर्फ एक था कि somehow I need to come out of all that, because when I'll come out of all that, my family will come out of all that. And कहीं ना कहीं एक दिमाग में ये पार्ट था कि आज लोगों के साथ दुनिया में जितना भी ये सब कुछ हो रहा है, if I can make an example, maybe I'll be able to inspire others to come out of such situations. Because everybody know now in a current scenario, I mean आप देखेंगे diseases, accidental cases, ये सब बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ चुका है. It's growing exponentially, right? So it has become a normal story for many. So literally it was a thought in my mind, if I can come out of this situation, I'll be able to inspire the people who may be getting into such things, or or maybe who have already got into such situations. So like I would like to share a few more things sometimes. So basically I believe whenever you are in a bad shape, you should have some people, really good people around you. You should have some things to look up to. So I used to watch that movie Tare Zameen Par. It's a it's a movie which is very close to my heart, because it was a support. It was a very big pillar for me to inspire myself in those bad times, in those difficult times. That Ishan Nand Kishore Avasthi, I used to relate my story with that guy pretty much. वो डिफिकल्टी फेस करता था पढ़ने लिखने में, एंड मैं डिफिकल्टी फेस करता था लेफ्ट हैंड से पढ़ने लिखने में. So I used to literally relate myself with that. And obviously his mentor was Amir Khan, so my mentor was my brother, my friends, and all these guys. So again, I am repeating the same thing. You should have some good people to be with you at that point of time. You should have some things to look up to whenever you are demotivated. These two were the things which were already always there with me. Over the period of time, I appeared for CAT in 3 months' time. I literally was not sure whether I am going to crack CAT or not, but I was very sure that I had put all the efforts I could. CAT के 7 दिन पहले दिवाली थी, and it was the first ever Diwali of mine which I spent far from my family. My mother called me and told me like एक दिन के लिए आ जाओ बेटा. I told her, मम्मा अगली दिवाली मनाएंगे और धमाकेदार. So basically, when I on the day of Diwali itself, I was studying, and people were पटाखे फोड़ रहे थे लोग बाहर बैठ के. But I was very sure, I had those dreams कि अगला दिवाली मैं भी बहुत अच्छे पटाखे फोड़ूंगा, but this Diwali I need to study. So I appeared in the CAT exam after a journey of 3 months, and when the result came out, it was really it was really a moment for me when I literally cried, hugging my elder brother, and it was unbelievable. And within 7 days of my CAT result, I got interview calls from 17 B schools of India, including 12 IIMs. So I mean, that was a moment when I was able to come out. So I mean, whenever you achieve a little in your bad times, it gives you a lot of motivation. तो एडमिशन कॉल्स ही थे, बट मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ा लाइफ का कॉल था वो, which got me back to the life again. And then obviously being motivated from it, I started preparing for the interviews. And obviously I used this life journey itself as a strong point of my.
Sarthak, you have got muted, Sarthak. Sarthak, you are muted. Oh, I think there is some problem with his connection. There is some, I think it is a power cut, which I hope he will be able to restore. I think this is so synonymous and so normal with Sarthak. Sarthak.
Hello.
Yes, Sarthak. Yeah, we lost you actually. We lost the video. Yes, come back.
Okay. So basically, when the interview round finally, happened, I came out with 16 out of the 17 interview calls. I converted 16 interview calls, and finally I got a call from IIM Calcutta, which was the best college call I had at that point of time. So I would like to mention the dates. 27th of May 2011 was the day when I met with the accident. And then 19th of May 2012 was the day when I got the call from IIM Calcutta. And my promise was pretty much fulfilled within a span of around 356 days, as I promised to my father. I was really able to come out of the situation. And yes, when I came out of it, believe me, there was no point when I looked back. Whenever you achieve something which you aspire for, which you are dedicated for, which you are committed for, you would always feel good, and that became a motivation for my life in upcoming days. And so this is how, I mean, the whole 1 year's journey came to a conclusion. And undoubtedly, I would not say that the incident which happened with me was a good thing. Undoubtedly, it was not. But obviously, while looking back, I don't regret for it. I feel that was a turning point. Otherwise, I would have become obviously, I would have been, living my dreams of becoming an IT engineer. But after this, I was really able to achieve more than what I could be doing at that point of time. More than that, more than everything, I have been able to motivate multiple people across, various, institutes, and I mean, at different places. I was, got a chance to speak in front of people to share my story. And this is a privilege for me when I share my story with anybody. And I really believe if I can inspire even a single person, it's a big achievement of my life, and I am committed to it, and I'll always keep doing it. I just would like to summarize this whole life story in the form of a poem which I wrote at that point of time. And before reciting my poem, उसका एक reason मैं बताता हूँ. So when I met with this accident, so generally obviously, I mean, again, normal person का बात कर रहा हूँ मैं. जब भी कोई नॉर्मल आदमी के साथ कुछ ऐसा गलत होगा तो उसको फील होता है यार मेरे ही साथ ऐसा क्यों हुआ, इतना सारा जनता है, इतना सारा लोग है आसपास, मेरे ही साथ ऐसा क्यों हुआ. बट जब भी आपके साथ कुछ बहुत अच्छा होता है तुम कभी नहीं बोलोगे कि मेरे ही साथ ऐसा क्यों हुआ, बाकी लोगों के साथ क्यों नहीं हुआ. So I just wanted to compare those two things, right? I'm not saying like you should be happy when something bad is happening to you, but you should be there should be an acceptance, not immediately, in some time, not in some time, in some years or months, but you should come out, you should be in acceptance of it. So यही चीज के ऊपर मैंने एक पोएम लिखा है कि क्या लेकर के आया था, क्या कुछ लेकर जा रहा हूं मैं, क्या लेकर के आया था, क्या कुछ लेकर जा रहा हूं मैं, देखे कभी ना जो सपने उनको सजा रहा हूं मैं, रूठी किस्मत थी जो मेरी अब उसको मना रहा हूं मैं, जो कुछ छूट गया था मुझसे अब वापस उसे पा रहा हूं मैं, पर ऐसा जीवन जीवन ही क्या जिसमें कुछ कठिनाई ना हो, पर ऐसा जीवन जीवन ही क्या जिसमें कुछ कठिनाई ना हो, ये तो कुछ ऐसा है जैसे धूप में भी परछाई ना हो, सुख दुख तो एक चक्र है ऐसा जो हर पल चलता जाएगा, सुख दुख तो एक चक्र है ऐसा जो हर पल चलता जाएगा, पर बन इस काबिल के ये दुख भी तुझे डिगा नहीं पाएगा, कुछ खोने का अफसोस नहीं अब ये सबको बतलाऊंगा मैं, कुछ खोने का अफसोस नहीं अब ये सबको बतलाऊंगा मैं, जो कुछ खोया है अब तक मैंने उससे ज्यादा पाकर दिखाऊंगा मैं, कठिन दौर था ये जीवन का इसे भुला ना पाऊंगा मैं, जो भी सीखा इस दौर में मैंने औरों को सिखलाऊंगा मैं. और आखिरी 4 पंक्तियां इस लाइन की जो विच इज द जेस्ट ऑफ द पोएम, कि दर्द मिले तुमको भी कभी तो ना कहना कि मैं ही क्यों, दर्द मिले तुमको भी कभी तो ना कहना कि मैं ही क्यों, फंस जाओ कभी किसी उलझन में तो ना कहना कि मैं ही क्यों, विश्वास रखो इतना खुद पर कि जो भी हूँ बस मैं ही हूँ, विश्वास रखो इतना खुद पर कि जो भी हूँ बस मैं ही हूँ, लड़ता जा हर मुश्किल पल से कि जो भी हूँ बस मैं ही हूँ, फिर जल्द ही एक दिन आएगा, फिर जल्दी ही एक दिन आएगा तू इतना सब कुछ पाएगा और फिर ये ना कह पाएगा कि अब मैं ही क्यों, अब मैं ही क्यों. थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन.
क्या बोलूं सार्थक, every time I hear you I get goosebumps, and this time this session I had goosebumps after goosebumps. I was just wondering when this goosebumps will stop. So I just wanted to share with you everyone, I heard this poem just sometimes back. I was writing it down. ये बाज की उड़ान अभी बाकी है, ये परिंदों की इम्तिहान बाकी है, अभी अभी ये लंगे है समुंदर को, अभी तो पूरा आसमान बाकी है. So the world waits for you, Sarthak, to inspire all of us. The world waits for you, Sarthak, to travel the journey as you are traveling like a hero. And let me share with you, my friends, Sarthak's life has not been smooth even after that. Just 6 months back, he had again a terrible accident and he broke his left hand. Just 6 months or 7 months back. And Sarthak has never complained about his life. I'm telling you, Sarthak has never complained about his life. Just to explain to you, when he was my colleague, and when I met him, to open a water bottle, he never requested anyone. He never said that this is not my cup of tea. If we worked for 72 hours, Sarthak worked with us for 72 hours. If we were in a problem, Sarthak inspired us. As a matter of tribute to him, can all of us switch on the videos and clap for him? Unmute yourself, switch on your videos, and if you can clap for him, it will be a big tribute. I would request everyone to unmute themselves, please. Please unmute yourselves, everyone. Geeta Sridhar ji, Sanjeev Gujral ji, Kedar ji, Vibhor ji, Suresh Kumar ji, Mahindra ji, Anshu ji, Fatima ji, Abdur Saab, Sona ji, Kunal ji, please unmute and let's clap for Sarthak.
Thank you so much, everyone.
We will open the session up for.
To you very.
Yes, Suvarna ji, please.
Yeah, Sarthak, it was really, as sir you said, goosebumps, goosebumps on the goosebumps. It was really, Sarthak, hats off to you. God bless you. And as he said a few words, it was really going to help you. And all the best. Stay blessed. God bless.
So,
Nice to hear you. Nice to see you. Nice. One thing, Sarthak, I want to tell you. You can see we cannot see you very bright. You are dark. You are sitting in the opposite side. The light, you should have a light on your body. You should have light on your face because you are a light of the life. Thank you. Thank you, Asmita, for sharing this wonderful session. Really, thanks to you.
we will start off with the question answer session. So please raise your hand virtually and we will get back. Yes, Anjali ji, please, your question.
Yes. Suvarna ji, thank you.
First thing, you keep your Anjali, keep your video on. That's great. Yes.
First, I say thank you, Suvarna, and thank you very much, sir. सच में सार्थक, आपने अपना नाम सार्थक कर दिया है. नारायण नारायण, हमारी दीदी बोलती हो, आप मुस्कुराते हैं, आपका जहान मुस्कुराता है. So really, heads up to you. अब भी मुझे लग रहा है कि हम लोग इतना सीख के भी कहीं कहीं छोटा छोटा चीज हमारे दिमाग में भरा हुआ है जो नहीं जा रहा है, लेकिन लगता है कि नहीं, जरूर कुछ कर पाएंगे. अगर सार्थक कर सकता है तो हम क्यों नहीं कर सकते. हेड्स ऑफ, वेरी गुड. और तुम्हारी पूरी आगे की लाइफ के लिए हमारे सबके ब्लेसिंग्स तुम्हारे साथ हैं और हम लोग इतने लकी हैं कि हम आपको सुन पाए. थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू.
My privilege, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, any other questions? Please raise your hand and I'll get back to you. Okay.
Yeah, I would like to ask one question to Sarthak. Sarthak, how it feels when people call you hero of real life?
Just one correction, superhero.
Okay, superhero. I correct myself, superhero.
Addition.
So, I mean, I don't know, ma'am. It really feels good, but I would always want if they call me superhero. If anybody calls me superhero, then start being a superhero in your life as well. Don't worry from the problems you face. It's life. It keeps, things keep happening. Upar niche hota hai, but don't get bothered by small things in life. The life is really long, and but I would say it's too short to be sad. So whoever calls me a superhero, I would want them to also be a superhero in their lives.
Thank you, Fatima ji. Kunal Kumar mentions here, thanks, thanks, and thanks. Sarthak Saxena, salute 100%. Sanjeev Gujral ji says, awesome Sarthak, keep rocking, God bless. Fatima ji says, cheers to you Sarthak, God bless and keep you always happy and healthy. Suvarna ji says, yes, really getting goosebumps. Okay, it was sometimes back. Just one thing which I would like to, Sarthak, my learning from this is, don't ever think that things are happening to you. Always think that the things are happening for you, and that
Right.
will help you to accept. From to you to for you is the journey which has been completed. So if there are no more questions, we will close the session.
No, I have two more questions for
Yes.
Sarthak. Sarthak, what are the three takeaways
1
from
minute,
your
even I
story?
want to say something.
What are the three takeaways from your story? I mean, what you want us to take away from the what are the three learnings? If you could guide us from your story, which we can implement in our life. And my other related question is there any movie which has been made with your inspirational story? So if you can just guide us on that.
So, ma'am, if I talk about the top three things which can be a takeaway for everyone here are so basically gratitude for what you have in life, acceptance of what's happening around, and self belief which will make you change your destiny. So acceptance, gratitude, and self belief are कहने को तीन शब्द हैं, but it's been a life for me, and I believe it can be a a really encouraging or a supportive thing for everyone in life. So I think gratitude, acceptance, and self belief are the three things I would want everyone to take away from my session if I want to summarize. Yeah. And yes, ma'am, I mean, so there is an organization called Help Life. So I had a session with them recently, and Help Life, committed me, like they are going to, make a promotional video for the disabled people to motivate them on my life journey.
Yes, Suvarna ji, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I would. Yes. Yeah, Sarthak, I love the poem which you have written, and
Ma'am, your voice is
possible, I
breaking,
would
I
like
believe.
to have that poem.
Sarthak,
And
Suvarna ji
secondly,
wants to have that poem.
Sarthak, you just mentioned for the disabled, that is for the NGO. I would like to get. You're shining. Thank you.
Okay.
Dada, I couldn't hear her.
So I think she's frozen, Sarthak, and she is, I think, just logged off.
Okay.
Suvarna ji, Sarthak could not hear you. So if you can just say that again. You can switch off your video. I think the network is low at your end. Bandwidth. आप अगर unmute करके बताते हो, हाँ जी, बताइए.
Is it for me, you said? Because
yes.
Okay. No, Sarthak, first thing earlier I told you that there was no light on your face. Now you're shining. I'm so happy to see you lighting, and keep shining forever. Secondly, you mentioned about the NGO just now for the disabled. Please share those details to the team.
Yeah, sure.
And the third thing, I loved your poem. I wish you could share that poem also, which will definitely help many more. Thank you.
Sure,
All the best. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Parthoda, just before we end the session or with few more questions, I would request everyone to take 2 minutes of your time to fill up a feedback form. Once you finish doing the feedback, just write over there FD. So we are aware that, you've done the feedback.
Okay. So kindly fill up the feedback form, and it would be of great help to us in mindful living. And type FD once you have filled up that feedback form. Take 2 minutes out of your precious time and kindly fill it up. Please type FD in the feedback.
The form is pasted in the chat box.
Anshuji, you wanted to say something? You have raised your hand. Madam Anshu Jain, you want to share something? Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you, Kedarji, for filling up the feedback form. Others, please, if you can finish, fill up the feedback form and type FD.
Nice session. Enjoyed.
Thank you, Anshuji. Okay, others also, please fill it up. And I would like to thank each one of you who attended this session. I would like to thank Mindful Living for organizing this beautiful session. I would like to thank Sarthak and his wife Swati for traveling in this journey with us. And without, I think, his parents, his friends, and his brothers, his siblings, this would not have been possible. Thanks to all of them. I thank Insecure In, powered by GoodX Insurance Brokers, who have promoted and sponsored this event. So thanks to our promoters and sponsors as well. Thanks to Ashmita for hosting this. And I hope all of you enjoyed this session. And we look forward to many such sessions, and may your participation in the sessions of Mindful Living in the future also. And before leaving, please do not leave without filling the feedback form. It really helps us in improving our programs, in improving the sessions, and in serving all of you.
My humble request, we have pasted the social media links for our session. So if you want to just join us in our WhatsApp group or FB group, you can just go through the same. And thank you everyone, Parthoda, for being, such a nice host for our session, and also Ensure Sure and GoodX Insurance Brokers for powering this entire session.
Sarthak, every time I see you, face to face or in video, your simplicity and your really inspires me, and I am sure it inspires so much. And thank you, Sarthak, for agreeing to come and speak about your life. This is actually impacting us in a major way.
Thank you, Aarti Vijay.
Thank you, Dada. Thank you, Smita ji, and everybody who have attended. Thank you so much.
Mahendra ji says thank you, Sarthak. Thank you, organizers. Thank you. Aarti ji says thank God bless you, Sarthak, always. Gaurav says, Sarthak, you are a personified example of resilience and never give up attitude. Now, how we will get inspired by this speech is entirely up to us. The same event leads to different takeaways for different individuals, my take on your life. Absolutely right. Great to listen to you. Lot of learnings today from Kedarji. Very nice to this.
Okay, thank you each and everyone. Parthoji, thanks to you. You are taken up very well. And thank you, Asmita, Sarthak. All the best. Thank you very much.
Thank
And
you.
say hi to Swati.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks to love. Convey my love to her also.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.
Partho,
Bye-bye.
are you from Mumbai?
I'm from Kolkata.
And what about Sarthak?
Sarthak is from? Sarthak, bata dijiye.
It's Vidisha,
kahan?
Madhya Pradesh.
You are in MP. Which place?
Vidisha.
Vidisha. Okay. Thank you very much.
Sure. Okay, Dada. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Yeah.